Hey guys, welcome to Fulton Street Beats. This is my Guitar Kit World Gem build that I did. And I believe Guitar Kit World, to my experience, is one of the best kit guitar companies that there is, with a lot of attention to detail. And we're going to go over this particular guitar from head to toe and talk about some of the details that you get with, well, some of their kits. And this particular one is a gem style kit. So let's start up here. We're going to start right at the headstock. And the first thing we're going to notice is the quality of the wood. We actually have a flamed maple up top. Now I ordered this one not pre-drilled so I could drill my own screw holes. Yes, it comes pre-drilled for your tuning machines, but not for the screws. And these, as you can tell, are in perfect alignment. So these holes are all, and how many times have we got a kit guitar that doesn't have perfect holes in perfect alignment? These ones are perfect, they're clean, and once again, look at that flamed maple. It just is just a step above. And then we're going to move down. Let me get you this too. We go into, look at the rake of the rake of the headstock is proper, and we actually have a heel here for strength, which the locking nut passes through. It is a pass-through locking nut. It simply doesn't screw to the fretboard. It passes through. So a lot of strength there. And I'm running an actual Ibanez truss rod cover that slides open so you can do your truss rod adjustments anytime you need to without unscrewing anything, which is fantastic. Now we're going to look at our fretboard. This fretboard is probably one of the best fretboards that I have seen. This required very minimal work. And the frets were really outstanding. I think I had 2 frets that required just a touch of work, and it really wasn't noticeable. But look at your inlays. Outstanding inlays. And we have our pearl look, we have our abalone, and then if you look down through, if you really look close, you'll see that the vine is actually in a gold. And like I said, the frets are very, very nicely done. Now we're going to look at the neck, and take a look how thin this neck is. It is a very fast playing thin neck. And we're going to work our way up, and where the body meets the neck, and you'll see that there is no gaps. That's right, this neck didn't require any modification, nor did the body to fit properly. Everything lined up perfectly. And there is our first 4 scalped frets. And I'm getting you really close right now, but these are scalped properly and function properly, unlike a couple that I've had already that really weren't quite right. And this one's right. And you'll see the attention to detail. Rosewood fretboard. And we'll move to the side, the body of the guitar. And it's got very unique wood characteristics. That's really nice. Correct shape body. But the big thing about this guitar is the wood grain is impeccable. Just a type of wood that it is a basswood, excuse me. But you don't, I mean, if you want to show off the highlight of this, well, look at this. Just beautiful. Nice characteristics. I was going to paint this guitar, but the wood, I got some dust on here, but the wood was so beautiful I decided not to. So what have I upgraded on this guitar? Well, I've changed the pick guard, and I'll put a picture here of what was on it. And it was also very nice, just pearl. And I went with a maple pick guard. This was actually off my original Woody build, and this has DiMarzio Dark Matter 2 pickups, both humbuckers and the single coil. Very expensive. It's got new pots and switch, 5-way switch. Everything's been upgraded. However, what you're noticing is probably this trim. No, I did not upgrade this. This is the trim that comes with this kit. And it is branded Ibanez. And the plating on this particular trim bridge, as you can see, is beautiful. I mean, I got to get really close to find any flaws. It is beautiful. Now I'm going to give you an example of one that's not so beautiful. And this is one that came with a different kit. Look at the difference. More like a pot metal. No branding. You can see your licensed under Floyd Rose there. And you see our difference here. Let's show you the difference in the two here. It's just very cheap. And then we have very authentic. Again, we'll go to this one. And I'm sure you can see the differences here. Major differences. Differences in the way the saddles slide, everything. Lots of gaps on this one. This one is impeccable. So, we have the right cut, right shape so far, and a very nice wood grain, an outstanding fretboard and frets with a beautiful headstock. But let's tip the guitar over and see what we got going on there. By the way, this bar is not the one that comes in with it. This was off my BYO Jems, and I simply put this bar on because it's lower, and I like to use a lower bar. This is the bar that comes with it. Also a good bar, just a touch higher. So I'm going to pull this off. We will flip this over, and we'll take a look at the back. And there we are. Again, very beautiful. Now this is the color that the pick guard was. And if we get in there, that actual block is actually thicker than you might think. And it actually has the proper numbers on it for an Ibanez block that comes on the Ibanez blocks anyhow. So is it an Ibanez block? I don't know. I'm not going to say, but something tells me that it is. And it's all set up in there. There's our ground wire. These are our screws for the neck with their proper washers. And this is our 5-piece neck. And look, once again, flamed maple in the center. And I'm not sure what they're using for wood in the center. It could be bobina. That's what I'm going to guess. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a sandwich neck. And once again, we see where it meets the body and the perfection with 0 gaps. And this is how it comes. So a very good job. We're going to run up the neck. That beautiful flame in the center once again. We'll go up to and here's our tuners. Yes, they're labeled Ibanez, and they work really, really well. Are they Ibanez tuners? I don't know. But they work great. And the reason we know for sure that this is a 5-piece neck is because when we come to the end, it is also running through the headstock here, and we have another one where it meets where they sandwiched it on the side. There's that piece of bobina right there. And again, here's our tuners. Very nicely done. There we are. Now I use this guitar all the time. And there is our heel, added for strength. And this also has the proper recessed input jack in the right location. And it does come with the gold hardware. Does not come with the gold screws. I did that. I believe, if I remember correctly, I put those in. I have a lot of things laying around. It may have came with gold screws, and I just don't remember. And there we are. And this has the tiger claw, as you can see. And the fine tuners on this bridge also work very, very well. This bridge, most of your aftermarket bridges or your cheap ones come out of tune very easily, and you're always messing with them. This thing stays in tune. And I have this set for spring tension where I can run this guitar pretty much from drop D, almost to drop C, and up to standard tuning without really changing the angle too much of the of the bridge itself sitting in the cavity. As far as routing for this guitar, this is an open route cavity, which is routed very good, very clean. And this one has been shielded. I have shielded it. And if you look, our strings run perfectly over the humbuckers and the single coil, right over the dots where they're supposed to. This is F-spaced, and everything is in perfect alignment. And this wasn't due to me. This was due to the quality of the way the neck went into the cavity and the quality of the trem. So that means the holes were all proper and spaced properly for this guitar to function properly. And we can run up through, and you can see those strings running down that fretboard perfectly. Perfectly. Up to our locking nut and up to our tuners. Now, this did not require a string bar. Just the right angle to the neck where it didn't require one. It does come with one, however. And I'm glad it didn't require one, because I wouldn't have been able to use the Ibanez truss rod cover. We'd have to use the old style Ibanez cover. And I did have a Steve Vai one that I was going to use, but I ended up using this one because, well, it just looks better. So this is why I believe that Guitar Kit World is superior to other kits. And the big factor is their customer service. Guitar Kit World's customer service is second to none. They have a plethora of videos and how-tos on YouTube that if you get stuck, you can follow, as well as many diagrams and wiring diagrams on their website. They're happy to answer any questions, and they're always keeping you informed with new products and updates and how-to, and just generally a very good company to deal with that will stay in touch if you need them to stay in touch or you have questions. And that's very important. If you haven't seen my video, I did a Jem Shootout where they competed with two other guitars, the BYO JEMs and the BYO. Guitar Kit World won that shootout. And they were the first ones to step up and say how nice the BYO guitar kit was and compliment them. And that showed a lot of character. A lot of character. So they're proud of their product, and they like someone else's too. And BYO did come in a very close second, for those of you who want to know. Although Guitar Kit World is superior to me, and especially in their customer service. I mean, that's where they get it hands down. Okay, let's go over to this Leo James over here on one of my guitar walls. These are the pickups that originally come in the Guitar Kit World kit, and as you can see, they're labeled DiMarzio. They are not DiMarzio pickups. They do sound good, however. They do have some microphonic feedback, but they're a very good pickup. They do sound nice, and this is the pick guard. Now, what's really nice about this pick guard, when you order their kit, is look at the back cut on this. It's perfect. It's not jagged. It's not edged. Everything is right on it, and it fits perfectly. I can put this on any one of my Jem guitars, and it fits perfectly, and that means a lot to me. Now, this particular one is a Leo James kit that I built. Very inexpensive kit. It plays nice, but it's nowhere near, even though it is mahogany, it is nowhere near the quality of the Guitar Kit World kit, especially in the neck area. We don't have the 4 scalped frets, although this fretwork was nice. And I did put some Geiger locking tuners on this one. And the reason the Guitar Kit World didn't get the Geiger locking tuners is because their tuners work so great. So there is that one. And yes, we have a broken string that is going to get replaced today. And there is another floating bridge, which is nowhere near the quality also of the Guitar Kit World bridge. Now, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, you should probably do so. We're doing a giveaway of the BYO guitar, and I'm going to leave a link in the description for that. We are less than 300 subscribers away from giving that guitar away. And there's a link in the description. Just click on that. It's going to take you to a video. All you have to do is like, share, and comment and subscribe. Comment, very important, comment and subscribe to win that guitar. That's all you have to do for entry. There's no purchase necessary. There is nothing else you have to do, and you can win that guitar. As soon as we hit 2,000 subs, we are going to have a giveaway. The official rules are in the description as well as in the video, so make sure you watch that. And it's another cool guitar that's very similar to the Guitar Kit World guitar. That's very well built, and it's all stock. It has the stock pickups and everything in it. And there's a little I don't know, something that might be a little exciting for you if you go to that video and watch it. You're going to have to put this guitar together. So pretty cool, but all the finish work and hard work has been done for you. And you got an opportunity to win that, so make sure you go and do that. So what do you think, guys? Guitar Kit World, right? Amazing guitar. Just amazing. So how much work did it take to finish this guitar? Minimal. My hardest part of this guitar was just sanding the body and staining it and doing my lacquer finish. That was it. Everything else, and of course setting up your trem and what have you, but there's lots of different ways of setting up your trem. And how I did it is I watched Steve Vai's Guitar Tech set them up. It's fast, it's easy, and it works well. And any information that you might need, go to Guitar Kit World's website. No, I am not sponsored or affiliated. I just really like their product. And I want to pass that on to you so you guys aren't taking any chances with things that might not be quite right. And the details to this, details are important to you, and you want something that is very authentic to an actual Ibanez. You'll notice this has the back cut in the monkey grip, and the monkey grip is the correct shape, the correct thickness, the correct size. And if you guys want to see inside the cavity, let's go inside the cavity. I will do that for you. Give me a second here. I'm gonna take these screws out. And we'll dive in here real quick so you can see, because I guess it's all important. Now, I have shielded inside of my cavity, and you're probably not going to have to do that. The reason I did that is because I sit with my back to an amplifier a lot, and I did not want any feedback. If you do ground the inside of your, or shield the back of your cavity, make sure your claw is floating and it is not touching. You don't want to be overgrounded. There's your block, nice thick block. There's your springs, there's your ground, and I have this with a quick disconnect so I can take it apart. And if I can, I don't know if I can zoom in there where I can show you guys. There, maybe. There it is. And there we go. See the Century right there? That is actually what's on an Ibanez trem block. So if it is not real, they went through some efforts to make it really appear real. And look at your routing is outstanding. Just simply outstanding. So I just want to show you all aspects of this guitar. This is my configuration that I always run on a decent trem, is to V it, a V. If you're running like a Fender trem, they're not the greatest in the world. Usually you have to run 4 and run them straight, that I have found. But the Ibanez, this works the best, and it does come with quality springs too. All your claw and everything is very, very decent. They give you decent screws to screw into your body. They don't break on you. A lot of kits will break on you. They're just inferior product, and the screws will break. These ones are heavy duty. They work great. So there you go, guys. In a nutshell, this beautiful Ibanez clone Guitar Kit World. And yes, I did the Ibanez part. That is lacquered in. That logo is lacquered in. And I got that from eBay. And it turned out outstanding. So yes, the face of the headstock is lacquered. The neck, the rest of the neck is the finish that it comes in. And I just, on the back of the neck, I put a light coat of poly on it. And after that poly sets a little bit, I use 4-0 steel wool on it to make it a little bit faster. And that's it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit like, share, and subscribe, and I will be talking to you soon.